The New Indian Express, 31st of July 2022, China misusing international institutions like Interpol to suit its interest, reports. China has been systematically shaping international institutions to suit its interests and has been criticized for abusing International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol's Red Notice System, RNS, for its repatriation strategy. According to experts, media reported that China has been exerting its influence on Interpol since 2016, and the country has been using its economic power to expand its influence in geopolitics. It has been a leading country in Interpol following the appointment of Meng Hongwei, the Chinese Vice of Public Security, as the organization's president. It was feared that Meng's position would allow China to use the organization as a means of pursuing dissidents abroad, the publication said. The country has been criticized for abusing Interpol's Red Notice System, RNS. A red notice is a request to law enforcement worldwide to locate and provisionally arrest a person pending extradition, surrender, or similar legal action. The repatriation strategy of China is linked to RNS. It read that all international bank accounts are frozen, and travel restrictions are increased for the targeted individuals. Investigations carried out by Amnesty International revealed the human rights violations committed by the Chinese government in Xinjiang between 2017 and 2021, along with those taking place outside the internment camps. Amnesty International provided factual evidence to back the allegations of the Chinese government committing crimes against humanity of imprisonment, torture, and persecution against Tibetans, Uyghurs, Kazakhs, and other Muslim ethnic minorities. According to reports, since 2016, over 1 million Uyghur Muslims have been detained in Xinjiang re-education camps by the Chinese government. The primary purpose of these re-education camps was to ensure adherence to the ideology of the Chinese Communist Party. Chinese authorities have been accused of imposing forced labor, systematic forced birth control, torture, and separating children from incarcerated parents. Under Operation Skynet in 2015, as many as 100 red notices were issued by China for the so-called economic fugitives, of which 51 have been repatriated. 35 out of 51 so-called criminals were voluntarily returned to China under immense pressure, and sustained Chinese threats, and some targeted individuals returned home because of harassment of their families. Notably, 45 human rights bodies have sought the release of the Uyghur activist as he faced the risk of extradition to the country. It added that Uyghur activist Yideresi Aishan is a 34-year-old computer engineer who has been in the custody of Moroccan authorities for the last year. The country requested Interpol to issue a red notice to Aishan as he belonged to a terrorist organization. He was arrested by the Moroccan authorities when he arrived from Turkey on the night of July 19 to 20, 2021, at Casablanca Airport. However, the red notice for Aishan was cancelled after the organization conducted a review, as accusations claimed that it was being used to repatriate dissidents to China.